coaches, they prepare me very well for this opportunity that's given. So far it's going well so far.
I know you're still just kind of getting used to what the system's like and what your role's going to be, but I mean, how do you feel like you fit in?
I think I'm feeling very well. I'm just going to continue to give my all, just praise God and see what He leads me to.
What is it like, this level of practice, playing with all these people? Even though you're draft choice, there's a lot of people trying to take your job.
Right. It's a great experience. Definitely something new. That's new to me. So like I stated earlier, each and every day I'm giving my all. I'm compete and just see what happens.
Have you been able to talk to any of the veterans on this team to give you any assistance, any idea what to expect?
I haven't talked to the veterans. I didn't get to see them as yet, but I did talk to Matt Forte. He just told me to attack practice each and every day, form good habits, and the good things will happen.
Did you watch his career when he was here?
I did.
Is there anything you could pick up from him that you...
He was a great overall back. He was an all-purpose back. He ran routes really, really well and ran the ball well as well.
How is that connection made?
I just try to add that to my game. Just show that I'm versatile, not limited to not just being a fast guy. I can catch, I can run in between the tackles and do all that stuff.
But the connection in terms of talking to him, like who did he reach out to you? Did you see him?
Oh no, we seen we had dinner the first night.
Did he give you like an idea of what the organization is like and what is expected of you like it was of him?
Yeah, he said it's a great organization. He said the city's lovely. That I should have a great experience here.
What was it like draft night when Ryan Pace said that you were going to be a Bear when he talked to you before that? Did you believe that, or is there any?
So many emotions went through my mind. My family, they're very happy for me. Just got to thank God, just for the opportunity. And I'm forever grateful for the Bears organization giving me a chance on me.
Did you know a lot about the organization before you were drafted?
I did a little bit. One of my mentors, he's a huge Chicago Bear fan. So he loves it and he always talks about it. So I did know a little bit about it.
Who's your mentor?
Leonard Watson, back at home. Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's your
Did you go to dinner with Matt Forte too?
I was there.
Yeah. You were there?
I was there.
What was that like?
It was great. He's a very, very wise man. Just being able to pass some of the gold nuggets that he took from playing here and being such a great back. So I was just definitely trying to be one of those guys to soak it all in like a sponge.
Who put that together?
Say again?
Who put that together?
The Bears organization put it together. Coach Nagy and Mr. Pace put it together. Just creating a place in an area where there's older vets and alums that can come and kind of talk to the guys and just give us some info about like what's happening next.
What did you guys eat?
We ate chicken. I ate grilled chicken. They had like a fried donut I couldn't eat. I wanted to eat it, but I didn't eat it. But I had salad and some crab legs.
Which restaurant?
It was here actually.
Here?
Yeah, it was here.
So what's your experience been like with the rookie minicamp?
Yeah, it's definitely been amazing. You look back a couple years, you let the normal man tell me I'm not allowed to be here, but a guy's telling me it's the perfect place to be, so I'm here. The whole experience has been definitely a beautiful experience. I'm God-fearing, and being out here to be able to run around with some of the top guys, it's definitely a blessing, so I'm just enjoying every minute of it.
When you look at a Matt Nagy playbook, what strikes you when you see it for yourself?
Really everything. Just how it's not one-dimensional. He allows all the players to play everywhere on the position. Everywhere on the field. So that's big. Just being able to, be versatile and kind of be a hybrid guy.
I think it fits you then pretty well.
Yeah, I do. Coach Nagy's a great coach, and the values that he lives by, and what he stands by as a coach are definitely big. And me understanding that, trying to kind of pattern myself and do the same thing.
How much did you know about the organization before you were drafted?
Yeah, one of my favorite backs play here, Walter Payton. So I didn't know much about the actual organization, but I know a lot about Walter Payton.
What strikes you about Walter
Just his will to not want to go down. Just being able to, take every advantage, every opportunity that he had, and just being always positive.
we heard so many stories about you at Iowa State, bringing teammates to the facility late in the off season, Friday nights, things like that. As a rookie now in the NFL, where you're entering an established culture, how do you apply some of those, work ethic foundations that really set you apart at Iowa State, but you're also trying to establish yourself in a new environment here as a young player?
For sure, just being able to take different things from the vets when they get here, that's big for me. But, also trying to be myself, understanding that being myself got me here. So getting here and not changing, as far as in a downward way or trying to be like anybody else. So just really trying to create great habits for myself, great core values for myself, and just living about them daily.
How naturally does that come to you in terms of the extra work and some of that set you apart at Iowa State?
Yeah, I say it's natural for me. I've always been a worker. I enjoy working. I don't really like going out. That's not my thing. So being able to work is definitely a thing I'd rather choose than doing something else.
How confident are you in your pass catching skills, your receiving skills?
I say I'm very confident in myself as far as catching the ball. I think I catch the ball well. I had to catch the ball for a lot. I played quarterback in high school, so I was catching the ball every play. We ran out of guns, so I got used to it over time.
Have you gotten the idea that that's something that this offense wants, needs, is running backs, catching passes, and being a big part of that?
For sure.
When you talk about that work ethic, where does that come from? Where does that instinct come from?
Yeah, I say it comes from just what I came from, my environment. Not wanting to go back. I'm fearing going back to that, fearing going to be in the streets, or fearing actually getting hurt, from where I'm from. So you just want to take every day one step at a time, give God the glory, and just have fun with it.
When you were drafted, I think Ryan Pace told you on the phone that I told you this was going to happen. Take us through maybe the background and the relationship there.
Yeah, I seen Ryan Pace. I seen him a couple times. I seen him in the hallway when I came here for my 30 visit, and I also seen him and Coach Nagy at the combine as well. So being able to see them and talk to them, we kind of felt like it was destined. I was there in the third round, so they decided to trade up for me and get me. So I was blessed. I'm definitely highly favored to be here.
What were you thinking, though, knowing that they were picking so low, that you may have to wait, but then they traded up? Did you realize at that point that it was for you?
Yeah, at that point I did kind of realize it. Understanding that, they said that they targeted me if I was still there, so I was there, and Coach Nagy just kept his word, him and Mr. Pace, so I'm just excited to be here.
Well, what does it mean to you that one of the things that scouts said about you, other than your playing ability, was that you have one of the highest character values coming into this draft? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It's everything. It's what creates me, I'd say, and my potential that I have to be as a person and as a human. I plan on coming here and just trying to make everybody better one day at a time. Just playing my role and, taking as much I could take from the vets.
Is it because of the way you grew up, the fear you grew up, it makes you more mature at your age that maybe some players would be?
Yeah, I say so myself.
Well, how do you feel about the fact that they traded away a player that possibly clears an easier path for you to possibly even start?
Nah, I don't look at it that way. There's definitely no easy way anything in my viewpoint of life. So I'm coming in just like everybody else, undrafted, 3-day trial, anybody else. Come in just to work just like anybody else because nothing's guaranteed. So I just kind of come and just work, put my nose down and just go to work like I'm supposed to do.
Have you talked to any of the current players yet?
I have talked to Mitch Trubisky. I talked to Mike Davis. And I talked to Ryan Nall as well. He's here in the camp with us. But just great guys, very opening guys. And they're just excited to get me here so I can learn what I need to learn and play my role.
Were there offenses you were pinpointing that, as far as the fit, as far as when you were kind of saying where you might go or where you could go?
Chicago.
And why was that? How did that come to be? What is it about this particular offense that fits you, and how'd you come to that?
Yeah, kind of like what I said earlier. It's as far as being hybrid, not being one-dimensional, being able to put different players in different positions. So that was big for me.
So if you could have been like a first or second round pick in another offense, would you rather be a third round pick with the Bears?
Yes.
Just because of the fit?
Yes, and because Coach Nagy and Mr. Pace.
Thanks, David. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. What are your impressions of the offense so far? Just what they've been able to throw at you and what you can sense that it has to offer receivers.
Well, coming from Georgia, being in a pro style, it's pretty similar. You know, you got a couple of the same routes, but just, you know, different terminologies. But, you know, you catch on fast and you just keep repping it.
Everybody says about you, good route runner. Where does that come from? Do you agree?
I say it comes from the family. My brother he really prides himself on running routes, and you know he takes that and gives it to me, and just letting me know like running routes can really help you in the game of being a receiver. It helps you gain separation and makes the catches easier.
Does it make you quarterback friendly too? That's another buzzword.
I believe so. Yes, sir.
What did he
Did
tell
you,
you
did
about
you
how
practice?
difficult?
Did you ever practice with your brother before you were drafted to understand what you could do here?
Yeah, well, we trained down in Florida. When I go back, I'll be back training down in Florida. But yeah, he was just, you know, drilling me on the route running. You know, letting me know that I got to be around the veterans when they come, and just be a learner.
What did he tell you about the challenge of setting up your routes against NFL corners, against as opposed to college corners?
The game speed. You gotta run fast. You gotta be able to get in and out of your cuts fast, and you know you gotta be dialed in. You gotta know how to convert on certain things and with certain coverages.
And you're going to get some good defensive cornerbacks to test you here. Right?
Yes,
when
ma'am.
The veterans are here.
I can't wait for it.
Did you get a chance to line up against Steven Denmark yesterday at all?
A little bit yesterday. We're getting the work in, as you guys know. Rookie minicamp is pretty fun when you get to go out with the rookies that are being drafted. Some of the guys that are not drafted, and just get work and learn each other.
You ever line up against a cornerback that big?
Well, I always played against Baker at Georgia, so he was really talented, and I don't really see the guy's height, size, or weight. If they can play, they can play.
What did you learn from going up against somebody who got drafted so
high? Well, I don't really go off the draft picks. If you can play, like I said, you can play. And Baker was one of those guys that can play who actually went high, and you respect their game.
When you're a good athlete, how do you come to appreciate the importance of route running? Because when you're a young kid and you're fast, you usually don't need it to beat people, right?
That's right. Well, I say once you learn the game or just being a receiver, route running is very, very key. And if you can gain separation, like I said before, it makes the ball, like catching the ball, easier. You're more open. It makes your quarterback gain more trust in you. I mean, those are some of the things that you want to, exploit in your game.
Was there a certain point in your career, even if you were younger, when you really when that realization hit you? You know what I'm saying? That's.
Well, when I was a little younger, I played a little bit in the backfield. So as I got a little older, I learned, the game, and I watched my brother and the older guys, watch a lot of film on like Amari Cooper, Julio Jones, and I learned to run routes, man. You got to get open.
What's some of the best advice your brother's giving you about being in the NFL, taking it to this next level?
Just be humble. You can't get ahead of yourself. You got to be able to go in and work, whether that be on special teams or starting receiver, you got to be able to work regardless.
What were you thinking when you knew you were going to be drafted by the Bears, knowing that Matt Nagy's offense may be something that you'd be suited for?
Just to get in and work, like I said. No matter where I went, no matter where I go, I just want to get in and work and, show coaches that I'm able to, be a part of the organization and turn things around and be a leader.
Are you the type of receiver who does everything you can to work in a relationship, maybe on and off the field with your quarterback?
Yes, sir. I'm a receiver that's here to win. I'm a receiver that's willing to work, whether that's in the meeting rooms or on the field, catching jaws, catching live throws from the quarterback, anywhere I can just to get ahead. That's the type of receiver I am.
What have your conversations with Mitch been like so far?
Well, he hasn't really been out here, just yet. But
he's reached out to you.
He reached out to me the day I was drafted, and he just let me know that he can't wait to get out here and be a part of it, and just wishing me luck.
Have you watched a lot of video of the Bears offense and what they've done in game time situations?
Well, of course. We had a couple last year. We had Javon be drafted to here, and just to watch my fellow teammate go into the NFL and do what he's done. So you watch a little bit, and you gain knowledge about it.
So what are your impressions of Mitch so far when you've watched him?
Well, he's a tough guy. You know, he's gonna sit in the pocket. He's gonna take the hits. He's gonna run if he has to, and he's gonna deliver dimes.
Thank you.
I tried to save the snow for you. Didn't work out.
Oh man, it's all right, but you know it's Chicago, so it's coming back.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'll
it,
be
man.
out
I
here.
already know that.
I'll be out here with my snow angel, so
All right.
you guys be out here too.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
I'll
right.
give you a shovel. You can come to my house.